Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Roberto Carlos. Driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Thuram has it out wide and in space. Thuram. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Okay, interesting. Thuram. Conte. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the hit! There it is!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Forlan. Forlan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Thuram. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the red. Roberto Carlos! They want to be quick to recover this. There's the shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Well, there's the clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ernest. Now it's Perez. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram might just make this. And he's away. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Deftly away. And that's a throw-in. And it's Perez. And Dijk wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Thuram. It's Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thuram. And here's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Bellingham. Lovely feet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. And it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. In comes the delivery. Decent ball. Mbappe. Vieira. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Showing good feet.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Vietnam.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And now,
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Vietnam, the happier of the team. Fallen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Up for a header! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, important interception. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vieira deals with that comfortably. Conte gets it away.
Match was 71,898.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vietnam have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, what's he done? It's Forlan! And he's managed to get free. So much time. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's off and running. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Thuram. Mbappe. Belling and the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gullit does well to get it back. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Van Basten. Danger averted for now, and smartly reclaimed. Forlan. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Van Basten chasing after it. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just 5 minutes left. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Vietnam, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Number 10.
Abiati, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Conte. Number 3, Partey. Coming on the field.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Vietnam could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Can he get away here?
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. Shot at goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nakata. Roberto Carlos. And that's it. Vietnam are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Dembele. Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. A lot of space ahead of him. Pires. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. And that's a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Caught offside that time. Vieira. And it's Van Basten. It's a good run down the right.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. And here's Gullit. Plenty to aim at here. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Van Basten chasing after it. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pires. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Gullit. And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Basten. Oh, it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Thuram. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Dembele. Gets his pass away. Rijkaard with the clearance. Deftly done. And he's there to get it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Basten. McTominay deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pires. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Vietnam head to the dressing room, not yet having shot a goal! It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here?
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pedri getting this one clear. And he knocks it clear. Taken back almost at once. Ernest. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been won straight back. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Ernest. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pedri gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
The attendance for
Bullet
this match
is
was
herring after that one.
70,987.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. Played out to the right. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third corner of the
21,
game.
Van Basten. Number 10, Gullit. Number 5, Kadri. Number 13,
Nakata can get it clear.
number 18,
Manchester
Perez.
United have the chance to
Playing
go
on
the other way.
field, Number 22, Cavani. Number 17, Darwin Núñez. Number 15,
Closing in on the last
Conte.
quarter of an hour.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number
Engages
14,
and forces him off the ball.
Yuki Nakata. Substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passing nice and neat. And he's heaved it away. The pass has gone astray. Nakata.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Maldini tries to clear.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Belletti. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Thuram. Cruyff. An instinctive delivery. Rijkaard clears.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Lovely feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been knocked clear.
2 added minutes
He's
has been
taking no
indicated.
chances there.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Van Dijk gets it away. No messing. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway here.
McKennie.
Lukaku! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Partey. That's a sharp pass.
Lukaku.
Now it's
Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And how did he not make it four?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. Now there's a fine ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
He won't be happy with that one.
McKennie. Some good work on the right flank here.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3.
Ndika is there to clear.
Partey.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Musiala. Konate spots it and intercepts.
Almost half an hour in now.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Great position here. Musiala, and the finish! It's in!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So is this the start of a comeback?
Can he latch on to this?
Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Konate. Wan-Bissaka. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
James. And here's Mbappe. James. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Up for a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McKennie. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? McKennie. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No way through. McKennie. Palmer! And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Lukaku.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So what can they make of this? Played back in. Doué. Good driving run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
McKennie was steaming forward. He's through, now is he in? He's in space and looking for options. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. And it's gone back to the keeper. And they can counter here. Van Dijk moved on forwards. That's been cut out, well played. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
James chooses to go back.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Palmer did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's cut it out, and that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marseille finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He can run onto that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Dijk gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Musiala is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Partey. Chip through. Can he get onto this? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
McKennie. Musiala. Doué. 75 minutes played. Messi. And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Ball is over the line. Some really good ball movement. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Barella. Barella running with the ball. That's a shade optimistic. James. McKennie. For Musiala. Doué. That is good alertness. Konate makes the interception. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, delightful ball.
Now it's Dembele. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Ndika
Gets rid without sophistication.
Barella. Bellingham.
Bellingham! It's in! And surely that settles it.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Marseille blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
The action has already started.
Plays the ball back. Nuno Mendes. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Lukaku.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of...
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Lukaku. Partey. Oh, good ball, shots on here. McKennie! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nuno Mendes. Showing good feet. Oh, good ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lukaku. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. João Pedro, chance! And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Van Dijk. No goals as yet. McKennie. Marseille are looking to break at pace. So what can they make of this? Nuno Mendes. That's very neat. Lukaku. Spreads it out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's hoisted clear. McKennie. Now it's Mbappe. Great hit! Goal! Marseille! There is the breakthrough!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Can he finish? It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Pass is just off target. He's not got that quite right. McKennie. Palmer. Steaming on goalwards. Shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. It's a good spell of possession, this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Pedro. James. João Pedro. Well read, nice interception. McKennie.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
McKennie. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Paz. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14. Lascia il
And we're
campo per
underway
il
again.
numero 18.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McKennie. Always onto this. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And that should get the job done. Gives it back. Wan-Bissaka. Partey. And that's a superb pass. Oh, well played. McKennie. McKennie gets it away. And Mendes. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely worked. Mbappe. Lukaku. He's got space in the area. And that has been clubbed away.
80.953 spettatori.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, sweet feet. Partey. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he can clear it away. Pulisic. McKennie. Paz. Courtois clears. Taken back almost at once. Palmer. McKennie. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pulisic! And it's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Marseille choosing to make the first change.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's lofted through here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pressing high and with purpose. No, he's not going to get any further than that. James. And he's let fly! And he's only too happy to take that back. McKennie. It's a really well-measured ball.
Drilled in low. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's João Pedro. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Backward it goes. Lovely feet. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting his way this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Caught offside that time.
Marseille probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pulisic. Pulisic does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, that was vital.
And that is that.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
And that's a foul.
Quickly taken.
Palmer.
Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank.
That's been cut out, well played.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the very solid Thomas Partey is someone who ticks all the boxes for a top-quality, deep-lying midfielder. For me, he's a destroyer and creator all in one. Long passing often being an understated strength of his. Yes, he's known for the way he can break up opposition play, but he can really create too.
Okay, interesting.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's good running with the ball.
Palmer. Musiala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doué. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance here to counter. Doué. And he welcomes it in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Back into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Palmer ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Musiala.
Nuno Mendes.
Lukaku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And claimed it back swiftly. Barella. And it's Lukaku. He's picked his way through. Mendes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Araujo. Partey. It's Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka. Mendes gets it away. Isak. Interesting ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Wan-Bissaka. And that has put paid to that. Musiala. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Lukaku really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
And the game has already resumed here.
Driving forward. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doué. Nuno Mendes. And here's Lukaku. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Floated through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Palmer. That has been slung wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio. L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000 spettatori.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvarez is wide and looking to get onto this. James is herring after that one. Alvarez. Marseille looking to pass their way through. That'll be a corner. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a sharp pass. James. Barella. McKennie. And here's Mbappe. Musiala looking to add to his goal. Messi. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. McKennie. Mbappe in with a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Pulisic. Now it's Lukaku. And here's Haaland. Great position here. Hits one!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
Ndika picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Pulisic.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great ball if he can get there.
Shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Pulisic. Nuno Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
Cambio di giocatori.
James. Now it's Pulisic. Looking top.
Now the finish!
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was alert to it.
4 minuti di recupero.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Musiala powering forward here. And he's intervened well there. Time added on 4 minutes. Ball is over the line. Rice. Bellingham. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Bullet, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, such a clever touch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen.
And another try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Back into the middle. Mbappe!
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Belts one! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Bellingham, and they're quick to get it back.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's tidy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Cafu. Cafu stood his ground strongly.
Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That has been cut short.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Now it's Osimhen. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice ball, great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Great chance! And it's a goal! Vietnam have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Serginho.
And the counter is on.
And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
And the score is 1-0.
Bergomi getting this one clear. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Forlan. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Osimhen. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter.
I'm afraid to
Some
tell you
incisive
that
play
we're
one
expecting
side,
traffic to
battling
be heavy
qualities on
after
the
the
other.
final whistle today.
This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Vietnam come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Osimhen might just make this.
Mbappe.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Hullet.
Oh, well played, well played.
Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through there.
McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. To Thuram. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what the...
Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Hullet. Osimhen. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe.
And he's intervened well there.
Mbappe.
Now it's Hullet. And he welcomes it in. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Hullet. Osimhen. Bellingham.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Osimhen. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured. It's Van Basten!
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number
Cleared
14,
without hesitation.
Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Dembele. Substitution
It's
in
Dembele.
progress.
Thuram. Showing good feet. He is starved of space and time. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Very nicely done. Vieira. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Drogba! Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Great work on the overlap. Cruyff. Shot could be on. Real chance! Well, there's a probing ball.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Vieri. Van Dijk.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started.
That has been cut short.
And it's Thuram.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Mbappe.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Back into the middle.
Can he spark a counter here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Mbappe.
Now it's Rafinha. And here's Osimhen. And he's only too happy to take that back. Osimhen!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Osimhen. Cafu.
What a throw in.
And here's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the keeper's in command. And now the breakaway. Bellingham.
Can so cleverly bypass the press. Rafinha.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets his pass away.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Bellingham! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Thuram. Mbappe.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Rafinha.
It's a loose ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got the shot away! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos.
Lovely feet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe.
And the second half gets underway.
To replace him is
Vietnam
14,
really need to bring up their
Johan Cruyff.
intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Mbappe.
Decent progress down the left. Mbappe.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cruyff. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Good effort from distance. In he goes again!
He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The attendance for this match was
That was very necessary.
72,306.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cruyff powering forward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good strength.
Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Rafinha. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 7, Pushkash. Coming on the field, number 77, number 9, Diego Forlan.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out what...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Looks for the finish. Spectacular save. Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Van Basten. Hits one!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Baron. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Cafu.
Baron. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
It's their second corner of the game.
And he thumps it clear.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Played back in.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Baron.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No way through. Bergomi calmly
2
anticipates.
minutes has been indicated.
Always onto this. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well timed, excellent interception.
So that's it. It is all over.
A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
We have already started here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the counter is on. Rafinha.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
Throwing.
Bellingham.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Osimhen. Stood up well to him there. And here's Osimhen, and here's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos
Stood his ground strongly.
Roberto Carlos
Is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rafinha.
Mbappe.
Rafinha.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
And he thumps it clear.
Chelsea have it back and can go again. Dembele, very much a man of this moment.
And it's Thuram.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and
Can he finish? It's there! There is the breakthrough!
well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Van Basten is herring after that one.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Osimhen.
He's got away. Great hit! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Forlan.
Schmeichel can pick that up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Forlan. And here's Vieira. Great ball. Vieira! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. Vieira. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Vietnam head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Osimhen. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. And here's Rafinha.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Thuram. And now the breakaway. Vieira
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've...
Mbappe! Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into
He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he's heaved it away. Roberto Carlos. And here's Van Basten. And he was alert to it.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe is a player who barely needs an
71,515.
invitation to shoot. He could be in here.
There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Bellingham.
That has been cut short.
Oh, they can break here. Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Is Number
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Van Basten is onto it in a flash. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Veron. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Caught offside that time. And it's Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Very nicely done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's been won straight back. Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieri. That's very neat. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Drogba. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Thuram. Nice physical challenge. Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Veron.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He has found the way, and the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Forlan. Oh, it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Please be reminded that drinking is
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And already we're underway here.
Mateus gets a foot in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Might be... And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And here's Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mbappe!
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Vietnam are behind here despite their domination of possession. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's the hit! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Forlan. Roberto Carlos opts to play it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Van Basten. Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. Forlan. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mateus! And that is wildly off target. Half-time getting close now. Pull it. Mbappe! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Bellingham. He's found some space. He is through here. Bergomi did well to stay calm there. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Coming on to replace him is
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a nicely measured pass. Forlan, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Mbappe! It's always been caught napping. Has another go! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter is on.
71,550.
That is a great pick out. That is good alertness. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bergomi. Roberto Carlos. And here's Van Basten. And they're quick to press. And it's Vieira. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Forlan. Oh, what? He's had a hit! He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is good strength. And it's Hullet. Messi. Oh, and the finish! Cleared away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 2, Lilian Thuram.
Decent hit from
Time
there.
on the field. Number 18, Thuram. Number 22, Dembele. Number 16, Lahm. Substitutions taking place.
Lahm. He won't be happy with that one.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dembele.
2 added minutes has been
It's a
indicated.
sweet ball, that. Cruyff. Dembele. Now it's Thuram. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van Basten. There's no flag. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
The action has already started. Cleared away.
That has been cut short. Can he get away here?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
It's a loose ball. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now they can clear their lines. And the pass is intercepted.
Now it's Forlan.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Vietnam have reclaimed it. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Pinches it off him. He's had it taken off him.
Mbappe.
Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And it shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that...
There's the shot!
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Thuram.
Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong.
He's got away. It's a great ball.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. There they go, hunting in packs.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
He's got tall, and again. It's there. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Out to the right. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Mbappe shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Roberto Carlos. Gullit chasing after it. Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mbappe. That's Busquets. He shifted it to the flank. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good play through for the wide man. Shot could be on. Messi. Mbappe. Here's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Vietnam head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And here's Forlan. Roberto Carlos being... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Seedorf. Might be danger here. That's an excellent interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Seedorf. Vieira wins the duel this time. Seedorf. That's a sharp pass. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through. Neymar! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that'll be a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
12, Van Basten. Number 2.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
Diego Forlan.
And it's Drogba. And he's through, it's Drogba! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos considers his options. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. An audacious attempt. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Olise. And he's let fly. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. And the number on the board is 3. Well, he's seen that early, useless. And the shot! Pedri has created 1 goal already. Davids. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram is onto it in a flash. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
We have already started here.
And they've switched it over to the other side. But that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's going to be another throw.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Climbs up big! Goal! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Forlan. Can he put it away? He scores! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's all...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And again they hit the front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gullit. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Forlan. Araujo does well to get it back. Beckham.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckham. Xavi. And here's Haaland. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
And he's going to have his name taken. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Forlan looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Haaland. Cruyff. And it's Beckham. And here's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Pullet. Xavi. Nicely weighted ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And they've got a throw.
Two added minutes
It's
has
Vieira.
been indicated.
Beckham gets a foot in here. Now it's Haaland. Looking for the runner. He has found the way through. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised
Substitution
if
on
this
the
takes
field.
another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Bellingham. Number
If you have
10.
just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
On the field. Number
Vietnam
14.
can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now he's off and running. Beckham. Pullet. Vietnam, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shifted upfield. McTominay kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Forlan, and that is expertly dealt with. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get through. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Vieira turns and goes back.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that has left him in a heap. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's clever.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,898.
And it's Cruyff.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Dembele gets a good foot in there. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Vieira stood his ground strongly. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Xavi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foot in. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Drogba. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And it's Xavi. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Now it's Totti. Crossed into the box.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. That could spell trouble. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, well played. Well, shapes to shoot! Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. McTominay gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Forlan. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily...
you.